And everybody's staring for days. All they see is just a young, pretty face. But I'm trying to get to know you much better. Don't matter how much time it will take. But there's something you're trying to hide. There's something you're keeping inside. But I'm trying to get to know you much better. Don't matter how much time it will take.
Hello, and welcome. My name is Marquetta DeVille, and I am your host of I'm That Girl podcast, where we encourage, educate, and empower you on your wealth journey. Today, my guest is none other than the scholarship doctor herself, Miss Rhea Watson.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
I am so blessed, so excited about this opportunity, about everything you're doing. This is wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. And thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us today. So you saved my life. So
thank you.
When it came to scholarships, when I was a hothead and thought I knew it all, and so I was like, oh my gosh, this lady is changing lives. And so when I did the podcast, I was like, I need to share her information with the world. So I am excited to have you on today. And I'm pretty sure everybody has a million questions, because whenever I say Rhea, they may not know Rhea by name, but they know the scholarship doctor, and they're like, "Oh my God! And can you?" And I'm like, "You might want to connect with her on your own."
I get a lot of referrals from Marquetta DeVille. So
yes, look. You're welcome. I'm telling you, when my daughter was going to college and you just bulldozed and took over and did your thing, it made a world of difference. So if I've never told you before, we appreciate you. We love you.
Thank you. I love you all. And yes, you have for years. And so has your beautiful princess and your king. So I appreciate you all.
Thank you. You are amazing. And then, I came with questions today for the scholarship doctor.
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
For those that don't know you or have heard of you, or I referred them and they didn't make the call themselves. Can you tell us give us your short bio?
Okay, well, thank you for that. So, as you know, I am Rhea, the scholarship doctor with Scholarship Solutions, where we help scholars and we count everyone a scholar. So we either faith that into their lives or they're already living their best life like that. When we help scholars 0 to 99, we say from the womb to the tomb, birth to death, cradle to college, to go to college completely, 100% debt-free. And whenever possible, we like people to get paid, baby, to go to school.
We've gotten a couple of those checks.
Isn't that nice? Cha-ching. So whenever that can happen, we love it, because we know it takes more than tuition fees and room and board to go to college. Can I hear an amen? Amen. I mean, you might want to get your hair done every once in a while.
Right.
You might want to get the nails done. I mean, you may want to crack open a book, either electronically or physically. So it takes more than tuition fees, room and board to go to college. So we love when students are on salary. That means, again, the college writes you a check instead of you, mom, dad, or other writing them a check. That sounds real good, right? I don't want it to be a novel concept, Marquetta. I don't want it to be novel. To do.
We've gotten a few checks that help pay room and board, homecoming fees.
That stuff is real, right? And so why did that come out of a student's pocket, a parent's pocket? Why should it come out of college savings? Why should it disrupt someone's everyday budget? It shouldn't when there's scholarships available for that. So I'm blessed every day to use programs, products, and presentations, again, to help people see their dreams come true, to go to the colleges of their dreams and their choices, and to do so for whenever possible. $0 and 0 cents. Somebody told me the other day, they dropped in my DMs, my Quetta said, I want to get my doctorate degree for free 99. I said, girl, we all about, look, free 99 right here.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So you see, I get a little hyper and hype because I love what I do. I'm blessed to do it. And of course, your wonderful family has been a part of it. Can you believe it's been 4 years?
Yep.
And the girl is just changing the game too. She just Miss J just, I'm speechless. Like, who is flying on private airplane jets and ringing bells?
Right.
Yo, baby. Yeah, it gets paid to do so. I love it.
So the audience can clearly see that you absolutely love what you do. So I want to know, for my listening audience, what drove your passion to educate the world on scholarships? Like, what was that pivot point for you? And you just woke up one day and said, I'm educating the world on scholarships.
Well, I personally have won over $300,000 in scholarships. And so I am from the beautiful city of Las Vegas, Nevada. I wasn't born here, but I've been here since I was 3. So outside of my undergraduate years, Vegas is my home. I love it. I breathe it. I am Vegas through and through. Like, I'm trying to do it. West Side Vegas, like historic West Side Vegas. That's Riri. So I went away to college. I went toting $30,000 in scholarships. And really, none of my friends even went to college. And I'm a first gen. That means my mom nor my dad have a college education. More specifically, they don't have a college degree that's 4 years or higher. So I was the only person to go to school, the first in my family. My dad's one of 11 kids. But I knew one thing. My parents did not have any money to send me to school, even though they were just dedicated to the process. And so mama said, we got a choice. It's called scholarships. And so at the West Las Vegas Library, West Side, we would go every weekend, girl. Every weekend. Mama and I be digging through the reference books, writing down essay questions and addresses, because there was no Google and no digital, and you couldn't do that shit. So everything was licking a little envelope, putting a stamp on it, typing it on the typewriter, girl, and sending it off. And that turned out to $30,000. Well, people knew my story. So people I would babysit with, and then, the kids who were like juniors and sophomores in high school, their parents were looking and listening, and the kids I went to church with. And so people would be like, hey, Riri, that's my name. Riri, can you help my baby? Can you help my baby? And I was like, sure. So I would just go to kitchen tables and, we would help them apply. And that turned into thousands and thousands of dollars for them to go to college. And so I took a break, worked on a doctoral degree, helped my mom start a nonprofit. We ran a school here in the Valley. Again, I'm in Las Vegas. So we did all those things. And the first family that I helped, Marquetta, he was so cute. Oh my gosh, he's still cute. He's a corporate attorney now in New York. But this is his story. He was so cute. And his mom was like, Rhea, you know how you used to babysit him? You think he's real cute. He is cute, but he's not doing right at school. And can you help him? And I helped him. And he went through school again. Now he's a corporate attorney. His brother is environmental science. They did that stuff debt-free. Thank you, Jesus. Wow. And about 10 years later, her friend had an infant when they were going through the high school process. And she said, friend, there was this headhunter you have for scholarships. Do you think she still does that? Because my son is cute and he thinks he's cute. And girl, so I get the phone call. I know it's been a decade, but do you? And I said, I'll help out. But that child did the same thing as the friend 10 years before. And I said, okay, God, I think you've called me to do this. This is more than just a talent. It's more than just a trick. It's more than just fun, even though all of those things are great. This is ministry for me. So that's when I said, I hear the call. I'm going to get the license, getting the business card. We are making this official, and the rest is history.
How long have you been the scholarship doctor now?
10 years that we've been rocking this game. And really, like I said, I was in college, so I've been doing this for about 20 years where I was just helping people. But where it became official was 10 years ago, and it's been amazing. Nonstop.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. That is so amazing. So we know what you do, but what's a fun fact about the scholarship, Doctor?
Ooh. So, oh my goodness, I have kind of a few of them. You know what? I think this is a really good one.
Okay.
I collect keychains. So wherever I travel in the whole world, I make sure to get a keychain, one.
Okay.
And two, my goal is to be in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most keychains in the world. So think of me when you travel. It's like, has Rory been to fill in the blank? Grab a keychain, girl. I'll even reimburse you.
Oh, it's okay.
Send them in to me. I need keychains from all over the world. I love it. I love all.
So what's the world record?
Oh my gosh. I think I just looked actually, and it's right around, I think, 1,500. I'm hoping I'm not dropping a zero. It might be 15,000. Either way, I have thousands of keychains. I've been collecting since I was in the 4th grade.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So you probably have the whole United States pretty much.
Almost, but I've never been northeast. So I don't have from there. I've never been to Puerto Rico, so I don't have from there. That's probably about the only state. So northeast and kind of the northwest part of the country I've never been to, so I don't have keychains from there. So no. So send them in, y'all. Send them in to me.
We're gonna have to get you on Fox 5 and get your keychains.
I need to do that. I was like, wouldn't it be so great for people all over the world, whatever their keychains look like, that they would send them to me. Right. I'll even pay the postage. But yeah, it hasn't happened yet. But that's my little guilty pleasure, I guess.
So that's something I did not know. But I do know you speak a couple of different languages.
I do. I love that. It's actually on my God list that I will speak sign and Spanish fluently. And so I started learning sign language when I was in the 9th grade. I actually did it through a local church. Central Christian was over on Trop or Flamingo. I'm not remembering now. You know, I wasn't driving. Mama was driving me. But my friend and I, we took sign language. So I've always dabbled in that for years. And then when I got to college, grew a passion for Spanish. And I love the language. Speak it as often as I can. My little nephew does. So we speak together. And I little broken Spanish, but it's great. So yeah. Learning a little French because of my brother-in-law. Thank you, brother-in-law. I appreciate you and my nephew. They're teaching me French and helping me with that. So yeah, so I love languages. It's great. And it's a great way to earn scholarships. Languages will never hurt you. They will always help you. So whenever you get the opportunity, listening audience, take advantage of language. And it really doesn't matter which one. Just grab one and learn it. Yeah.
That is amazing. Because I know when we worked with you, you had scholarships out that you can get. My daughter was like, Mom, I could get a scholarship for being left-handed. I could get a scholarship for Burger King and Pepsi and Coke. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
They do exist. I'm like the M&Ms and the Santa commercial. Do you remember that one, Mark?
Yes.
You know, they're both looking at each other saying, it's like, I do exist. They do exist. They are scholarships for all kinds of things. And every day I'm pretty skilled at what I do. We've helped students to earn over $200 million in scholarships. Been featured in Forbes, Black Enterprise, on the Today Show, Good Morning America, you name it.
Yes.
But I still find scholarships. Like, are you serious? Wait, how did I know about this? You've been in existence 20 years? What? How many people I could have helped? So yeah, the database is always growing. And I appreciate when people send me scholarships. You know, I'll get the text messages, the DMs, the phone calls, like, you probably already have this. Don't worry about that. Just send them in, just like the keychain. Just send the scholarships. You are never bothering me. Never, ever bothering me. I appreciate the community support.
Oh, that's awesome. That actually segues into the next question. So like any industry, there's a myth, right? So if you could say, or if we could clear up a myth today, what would be one you would love to clear up?
Oh, there's a lot. So I actually have a #1 best-selling book, right? The 5 Easy Steps to Going to College Debt-Free. The
Okay.
Scholarship Doctor is
That book
in,
at home.
right? You got that book? And in how we start, besides talking about my amazing father, and the parts and the family members, is the myths that are associated with scholarships. And I think the biggest myth with scholarships is that there's this isolated amount of money for the athlete and the academic. Now, those things should never be ignored. We love that. We believe in A's and A's. I did not stutter. I did not say A's and B's. I said A's and A's. Marquetta, no.
Right.
Jayla, no. We like all about the mighty A's and A's.
A's and A's.
Right? That's what we say, A's and A's. However, that is not the end all be all when it comes to scholarships. So people are like, oh, a few things. You have to be super smart. You have to be super talented on some kind of field or court. You have to be super broke. It's all these different myths when it comes to that, and they're total fallacies. There's scholarships for everyone and anyone, and everyone and anyone who wants to obtain a college degree, a certification in trade or vocation. If they want to do so, they should do so without any debt. Apply for scholarships. They're totally available.
Apply.
Apply for scholarships. Y'all might see my nephew on Channel 3. He's singing my song. Apply for scholarships. Hey, apply for scholarships. Whoa, apply for scholarships. You apply for scholarships. Everybody.
I love it. You are so funny. So I guess that's the advice that you would give everyone today. If you could leave it with nuggets today, you would say, apply. Anything else?
Absolutely. And Marquetta, it's just, it's really about not looking at dollar amounts, in my opinion. I have students who've learned $15 scholarships, $25 scholarships. Maybe they've earned a laptop. Actually, I had a student, I don't know how this boy did this. He got 3 laptops in the same scholarship year. I said, what are you doing? Starting like a pawn shop? I don't know, but he just applied it. He applied for everything. They all gave him laptops. So he used one for his gaming, one for school. He donated one. I mean, how wonderful is that? You're 17 and able to give like that. So I say apply for everything. Don't disqualify yourself. Don't qualify yourself. Don't unqualify yourself. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm just saying, let them judge you, okay? You don't have to do the job. They got judges. Every scholarship does. Let them do their job. You just apply. And that's the biggest thing. People tell me, what's the secret to scholarships? I said, really, the biggest secret is just applying, because there's $50 billion in scholarships available every single year. This is yearly. This is yearly, Marquetta. And only $3 billion go claim. So that's $47 billion that just goes back to people like you and me. I've had a scholarship, a nice scholarship. I had 11 people who applied for it out of the hundreds of thousands of people who could. So it's just about applying. It's a numbers game. Yeah. You do need to have, strategies. It's great to work with a professional.
Right.
But really the scholarship game is all about applying. So yeah.
Yes. Awesome. So we want the tea on the scholarship, doctor. We want to know what's happening next for the scholarship doctor. What's brewing in your world, Dr. Rhea?
Oh my goodness, girl, so much. This is a heavy week. Actually, February 1 starts National Financial Aid Awareness Month. Everyone should apply for financial aid. So that's a big campaign for us, because again, people say, oh, I make too much money. I don't make enough. I'm not a citizen. I am a citizen. They will turn you down. You don't have to worry about it. I promise you, they won't give it to you if you have not deserving, quote, earned it or what have you. So just apply. So that's huge. And so we'll be doing campaigns all through February in regard to that. We're lots of places because it is African American Heritage Month. Woo-hoo. So they say, Rhea, you look kind of African American, so we think you can say something. And so we have those things going. But coming up is our infamous My Campus Crawl. And it's where we have colleges, universities, right? Oh my gosh. Coming up, it's just wonderful. The support we have from wonderful businesses and individuals like yourself, students from all over the Valley, country, campuses and colleges from all over the country, and of course scholarships. So that's our big push that's coming up, is My Campus Crawl. Third, fourth annual. We've been doing it for, gosh, I can't even believe it, 2 years now.
Okay, awesome. I think I was at the first one and I had fun. I was like, oh, okay. You
We
know, I
love it.
forget that I'm the parent now because I go to Jackson and I'm just like, oh, the security's like, oh, I don't need to see your name tag. I know.
Amen. Things like that have to be just
So
one on
invite me to the campus crawl. We'll have it turned up.
Yeah, it's so fun. I just love it. And we had a fashion show this last time. We're going to do that again. The kids loved it. It's so celebratory of students and of progress. And I just, again, so appreciate the city of Las Vegas has completely embraced us and are a sponsor. So it's just been wonderful. So thank you. I will make sure that you are on the invite list, girl, because we have fun Friday night. We're having junior jackets and jeans. We got our live music. It's wonderful.
Yes, that's amazing. So, you know, I always have to push the envelope with items.
What you want, girl? What you want?
And I always want something too.
And how can I say no? You're amazing.
Right. I just want to know, can you share one scholarship with us today? I mean, it's the end of January and there, you know, just one.
Okay. I think I could do one. Yes, I can do one. Okay. So this one is for K through 12th grade. Okay. So everybody listen, you hear what I said now, right? K through 12th grade, that means kindergarten. Yes, there are scholarships for kindergartners. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. This one is.
Okay, I'm listening.
It is $30,000.
Ooh. Woo. That is a whole year at an HBCU.
30 grand. Yes, it is. So you imagine your 5-year-old just clocked a $30,000 scholarship. Just think that through with me.
Right. Oh, gosh.
It is due March 7th. So I'm even giving you over a month to apply for this scholarship. It is called Doodle for Google. Doodle for Google. So if you know Google, they have a scholarship that they give out actually worldwide, but different countries compete among their countries. So this is just for the United States. K through 12, 30 grand. The next prize is 15. The next one is 10, 5. Then they give this whole trip out technology set. You can win scholarships locally and regionally. Everyone who's listening to this now or on a replay should have their child, their grandchild, their niece, nephew, godchild apply for this. There's no reason that we can't win. And we've had people right here in the Valley to do that.
Oh! You know, I have plenty of nieces and nephews and godchildren, and I have some grandbabies too. So we'll be applying for, what is it? Google, Doodle for
Google. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Even just Google scholarship. It'll come up. It's been around for years.
Oh,
okay.
Win
every year. They win every year.
So as I know, we have to be very, very timely because the scholarship doctor stays busy.
We're okay.
You tell the audience how they can stay in touch with you.
Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, so I'm everywhere, y'all. At Scholarship DR, that's Scholarship Doctor. I actually just hit 10,001 followers on TikTok. Oh man, I was so happy. I worked so hard for them 10,000 people. Let me tell you, Lord, thank you. On all of our
congratulations.
I celebrated by giving people scholarship information. So on all of my social media, I have videos logging all these different scholarships for all age groups and all educational levels. I think I even have some for those who are not students. So I was just in a good mood because I made 10,000. Now I'm at 10.1. But yes, at Scholarship DR, you can find me. Also online, if you're more traditional, you can go to myscholarshipsolutions.com. That's my singular, scholarship singular, solutions plural.com. We are also, and we're on social media. So if you're in Clubhouse, we're there. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, of course, LinkedIn, at Scholarship DR. You can find me everywhere. Do I need to give a phone number or are we good? You think we're okay?
We'll put it in the wait, no, you probably should give the phone number because you'll have people calling your personal cell. Because I get so excited, I'm like, call her right now.
Yes, you do. We me. I'm gonna have somebody call you. I'm like, thank you. So the office number is 702-623-9500. So please call me, email me. There's a message there. All services are listed. You can buy products right there. Everything's online, or you can reach us on social. And we'd love for you guys to follow us. Please do. And I have a free tips and scholarship. So when you go to my website, pops up with my face. Hey, y'all. Download this free tips and scholarships. Yes, honey. Yes.
Yes.
So that's again, myscholarshipsolutions.com.
Awesome. Rhea, thank you so much for joining us today. And just taking time. You guys can see she's in the middle of appointments. She's down in the lovely downtown Las Vegas joining us today. Isn't it gorgeous?
I am loving it. This is my first, but it will not be my last. It is great. I'm enjoying myself.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, you guys, we hope to see you again next week. My name is Marquetta DeVille, and I am your host of I'm That Girl podcast. Make sure you like and follow us on all social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube on I'm That Girl I'm That Girl Media on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week with the Wealth Igniter, none other than Jackie Morrison herself.
Love her!
My sister girl, right? And then before we get out of here, I would be remiss if I did not mention our upcoming Wealth Mindset Conference happening right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, April 16th. Follow my social media accounts for more information to come. And again, thank you, Rhea. See you all next weekend.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. Have a great one.
Bye, audience. Appreciate you. Bye, Marquetta. So proud of you. Apply for scholarships, guys. You got this. We believe in you. Bye.